Siamo a Cannes per la 71esima edizione del Festival del Cinema, dove sulla Croisette sono arrivati i mostri, perché è stato presentato in anteprima Hotel Transylvania 3 con la presenza di proprio i mostri protagonisti del film: Dracula, la mummia, l'uomo lupo e tutti i suoi figli. Abbiamo intervistato il regista Genndy Tartakovsky e vediamo un po' cosa ci ha detto su Red Carpet in un'intervista one to one. Il film uscirà nelle sale italiane il prossimo 22 agosto. Qual è stato il primo mostro movie della sua vita e cosa ha pensato?
Well, I was actually, as a kid, I was afraid of scary movies. So the first monster film I saw was actually Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. And so the monsters were presented to me in a friendly, funny way. You know, so it's kind of very funny how I'm doing exactly the same thing. So that's how I was introduced to the monsters.
Sentite sovraccarichi e stressati? Allora vi serve una vacanza mostruosa!
Qual è il suo mostro preferito e perché?
I think Dracula has to be kind of my favorite because, you know, like I'm a father and I have 3 kids and I see some of myself in him, and he is the most powerful monster, and you know, it's kind of his job to keep the whole family together.
Secondo lei cosa possiamo imparare dai mostri?
Well, I think from our monsters, they are very comfortable in who they are, right? And so they embrace all those things that makes them different, you know. And sometimes in our human society, we try to fit in, right? So we want to dress like that person, we want to fit into this group. And so the monsters are who they are, and they're very okay with it.
È un messaggio importante che era presente anche nel primo film, in cui erano i mostri che si dovevano nascondere dagli umani perché ne avevano paura.
Yeah, and in this one it's kind of a similar but a little different, where they're already accepted, but now because Dracula falls in love with a human, you know, these certain humans who hate monsters have to realize that we're all the same.
Di solito i mostri sono delle creature solitarie, invece quelli del suo film hanno delle famiglie, i tempi sono davvero cambiati.
I mean, we always from the first movie, we always thought that they are one unit, and Drac, you know, because they're all wanting to stay away from the humans, they want to keep them in the hotel, and so it is kind of their family. And so, but by this time, their relationships have all grown, and they act even more like an extended family together.
Può dirmi qualcosa della sua vacanza peggiore, cominciata con le migliori intenzioni e magari trasformatasi in un film horror?
Oh. Well, we took a trip to San Francisco with the kids when they were younger, and it was just like an 8-hour road trip. But the kids were in a bad mood, my wife was in a bad mood. It seems like we were fighting the whole way there. It's like one of those things that always keeps going wrong and worse. But out of all those, there's always these little moments where we're all sitting and laughing, and that's when you remember. You know, somehow the horror of things goes away, but these little moments that you capture, because the kids grow so fast, that you remember forever.
I suoi figli gli hanno dato dei consigli per il film?
They want to do my little one wants to do the voices, because she did a voice in the second one. Okay. But that's it, the older one doesn't care. He's like, whatever.
Così non è meglio?
Oh sì, molto rilassato.
Ok, potete muovervi in cabina, abbiamo iniziato la discesa. Programmi per il weekend, Bob?
Sai com'è il solito, devo portare i figli a calcio.